Hi friends, welcome to Tabletop tonight. Let's unbox a game, shall we? Let's take a look at AEG's new exciting game, Shake That City. I'm excited about this because I got to play a prototype of it way back in March of 2022, earlier this year, and it's going to be another winner, folks. And I'm very happy that I got a early production copy. Now, this is not a finals, so there may be some changes when it hits retail, but you're going to get a really good look at what the game's all about. So let's go to the back here. Shake That City. You're basically shaking these cubes. It's such a really cool mechanism in this super cool shaker city thing. And you're going to drop those on and create a pattern and then use those patterns to place tiles in your city. You're going to build your city with all kinds of different buildings and whatnot. And I'll show you exactly what I'm talking about as we open this up. So here we are, Shake That City from AEG. There's the rule book. I love AEG. You all know I'm a big fan of their games. Because here's one of the things that I love. The game is not that difficult to learn. It is an 8-page rule book with a bunch of illustrations. You're going to be able to get into it pretty quickly after reading the rule book. And honestly, it's even shorter than 8 pages because you have just a scoring page here, but then you have this, the cube shaker assembly page. So that's what it's called, a cube shaker, because that's what you're doing. So we will take a look at that in just a second here. Let's get to the main game here. Punch boards. So this one's already been punched. During shipping, but this is what you're doing. You have every player has one of these, and you have the different shades here, and you're going to be placing tiles, and they'll be scoring differently depending on where you place them. So here's a player board. 1, 2, 3, 4 player boards. Plays 4. And then here are some of the things that you're going to add to your city, different colors and different schemes or illustrations. You have the red home, the shop, the blue shops, the black factories, the 40 green park tiles, and also the gray roads. So you'll be placing those on your city and scoring them differently as you connect them. So I'm not going to punch these out. Well, I just punched one out there. Look at that. Free punch out for y'all, folks. I'll punch these off camera, but just want to show you all these. So, we've seen some of these roads and then the shops and so forth. Then we have the extra, what are these called? Oh my gosh, I want to give you all the official names of everything here. So you have the construction variant tiles, okay, set of 4 for each player. You have the mini buildings, then you have your bonus point tiles. And then, of course, the cube shaker. Oh, should I build this cube shaker while I'm doing this video? I don't know. That might be a bit much. Your Uncle Ruel may not be able to do more than 2 things at once. It's like, multitasking is not my forte. But excuse me, as you can see there, Shake That City, this cube shaker. So you're gonna punch these out. I will punch these out just to show you. And when you assemble them, they come with a rubber band. So it's almost like, it reminds me a little bit if you played that game Camel Up. The original Camel Up had the pyramid, and you would shake it, and then it had it was triggered by like a rubber band. Same similar thing here. So you're going to punch those out, put those together. There's your score sheets. There's some more rubber bands. There are the cubes. Now, I was a little worried about this when the colors came out, but I was able to, when I played the prototype, they picked different shades of colors here that work for my eyes as far as red-green color blindness goes. So that is one thing to think about always in these games. See if you can play, for those of you who have color vision issues like myself, make sure that you're able to see those so you can play properly. But you know what? I always do some kind of hack if I can. I'll just mark up the red ones with a dot or something, or white, some white paint, or a black marker, or like a Sharpie or whatever. But yeah, that is all the stuff that's in the box. Let me just make sure. Yeah, you have a bunch of baggies, which is always nice. Those would be for your tiles. And you have the score sheet. And so the way the game plays, I'll give you a quick overview, because I've played it a couple of times, a couple of different prototypes at different stages of the development of the game. What you do is shake up the cube shaker, and then you drop the cube, or you're going to put these cubes on the table, and then the active player picks first. They're going to pick one color. So it's, for instance, I pick blue. That means everyone else can take all the other can choose a different color than me, and then you don't actually take the cubes, but you're gonna see the pattern that they drop in. Let me see if they show like an example, like this pattern here. And then if I took the blue, I would take these two, and then you all the opponents would take the other colors, but they would put those tiles in that shape on their board. Okay, so if I took the two blues, see how that is there, the like the corner and the middle piece. So let me get a player board here. You know, I'll punch one out for y'all. Look at that. So I would take two blues and I'd put one. You know, they would have to be in that pattern, right? So one here and then one here, just to match up that. And then the other colors, you would do that, you know, the grays or greens or reds or whatever. And then depending on where you put it here, that's going to help you score. All the different tiles have different ways to score, like home, shop, and so forth. I will leave that for the live stream that I'm going to do. Folks, yes, this game is going to Kickstarter, and I will be doing a live stream for it. So stick around for that. That is the game. That's Shake That City. So in the show notes below, I will link to my Twitch channel. That's where I live stream games. I do that several times a week, and I'd love for you to join us. We got a fun community over there on Twitch, and come watch Shake That City. But you know, even if you don't, that's cool, because right here on YouTube, I will edit down my playthrough of Shake That City, so you can watch it here on YouTube. So thanks again. Be sure to hit the like and subscribe buttons, and I'll see you later. Take care now. Bye.